Hi, it's me, LaPan of Shooting Star Astrology. Being human, there are times when we've gone to the store to get something and come home without it. Whether it was because the store didn't have that particular thing, or we couldn't find the exact right thing, or we even forgot to get it, or whatever. And then there are times when we wanted to get something done on time, but we fell into a snag. Maybe got a distracting phone call or went down a rabbit hole on the internet, or any number of other things happened to steer us away from our goal. It can be frustrating. To prevent this sort of thing from happening, we should schedule ourselves on either side of a void of course moon period. What the void of course moon is this. The moon goes through the entire zodiac, all of the signs, every 28.5 days. When it gets into a sign, it makes angles to every other planet and the sun over the course of its 2.5 days in that sign. When it has finished interacting with all of the planets and has not yet reached the next sign, it doesn't have anything metaphorically to do. So it free floats along until it gets into the next sign. The free float period is called void of course. Sometimes the moon makes all of its angles early on in its time in the sign. So there could be a long void of course moon period, which could last a day or more, which is unusual. Other times it greets the last planet close to its end time in that sign, and the void of course period may only be minutes or seconds long. Next to the sun, the moon is our most powerful astrological force. When the void of course period occurs, the atmosphere lacks direction. Everyone is affected. This can cause traffic jams and any other number of instances that can take us off our schedules. So the best thing to do during a void of course moon period is to not make a schedule. Don't shop. Don't tie ourselves to time limits. Instead, go with the flow. Do whatever comes to mind at any time. Explore. These are the times to take a break, to let our minds wander. There's a lot to be learned during a void of course moon period and a lot of creativity to be had. It all leads to self-fulfillment and progression in life. To find out when the moon is going to be void of course, go to the Shooting Star Astrology website, or if you have the Android app, look beneath the calendar. Look for astrological events. If you're living, say, in Eastern United States, click on your time zone, choose whether you want the time to be in AM, PM, or in military time, and then scroll down to the date. Say you want to go shopping on October 8th. Scroll down to see that the moon went void of course on October 7th at 9:58 p.m. and will continue being void of course until 11:47 a.m. on the 8th, while transitioning from Gemini to Cancer. This means that you don't want to buy something until after 11:47 in the morning of the 8th. This might seem restrictive, having to wait, but what it could do is to alleviate you standing in a long line, or getting home and finding out you've gotten the wrong thing and you have to return it. It's a time saver, not a time waster. There you go. It's free information from me at shootingstarastrology.com, so use it and enjoy the day.